And when I put my hand on my head like this, I was like, oh man, but I mind. I don't want to go outside and embarrass y'all. Be the mama with the bonnet on. Good morning. I'm sleepy. But I'm gonna go out there and I'm going to make their lunch and their breakfast. I'm not gonna vlog it because I'm gonna move very fast. I stayed in the bed a little longer than I normally do on purpose because I was tired. So instead of getting up at 5, I'm getting up at 5:30. And I'll show you what I made, but I just won't vlog the steps because when I vlog the steps, it takes longer than what it really is. Me going out there, get the day started. Because I gotta get them up at, well, I gotta get Eddie up at 5:45. Lizzie just gets up with him so she can see him off to school. But Eddie has to get up at 5:45. So I got 15 minutes to rumble out there in the jungle. Okay, let's go. Eddie's not having a good morning. It is steamy outside.
Hello.
You saying hello to the friends? Okay. You're gonna give me a hug? Okay. Have a good day, Eddie. Please turn this into a good day.
Bye, Eddie.
Okay, I accept your apology. I'm good.
Alright?
Okay, see you later. I'll be there to pick you up. Oh, I done went outside, had the bonnet on my head. But the bus driver, she didn't mind. Because I was just so, tired. I kept the bonnet on, but she didn't mind. And when I put my hand on my head like this, I was like, oh man, but I mind. I don't want to go outside and embarrass y'all. Be the mama with the bonnet on. Hey y'all, took my shower, all dressed, have my hair pressing down. It's like an awkward length, so it looks weird. I should just chop it off.
She went to the garage to go home and get some. I said, what, she want a chair?
She's sitting on the ground and she has a skirt on.
She want a chair? She can always get a chair. Look at this. That's her friend's backpack. She had to go home and get something.
Yeah, she forgot her cup.
Oh, she forgot her cup.
She said, do you think I have enough time to go get my water bottle? I said, you probably do.
Oh, yeah.
Don't leave that sweater at school now.
I won't.
And if she don't have time, you tell her to wait. Like you take your time getting on the bus. That gives her time.
There she goes.
There she
Yeah,
goes.
there
She's
she
coming out. Lizzie's so excited. She got her friends.
Yes. Yee.
Ugh.
You want a chair? She said no.
No, I told you she was gonna say no. You sure?
Yeah, because you want to sit on her pants.
I'm not sitting down.
She said, I'm not sitting down. Well, if any day you want a chair, I'll whip it out for you. Says he's supposed to be here at 8:24 so far.
What time is it?
8:18. You're not too far.
That's your father?
Hi. There you go. Oh, you're very welcome. See, we got the chairs. We got the chairs. We offered the one to the other friend. I said, she's going to say no. But then we told her if she ever needed. She was kind of shy. I told her she was going to say no. Because I could tell how shy she is. We're going to have it like it's a little living room. Y'all, I am so proud of myself. I'm editing here, and I got the 13th and the 14th both edited, like the rough cuts. Now I'm just adding the music. See that? Boom, boom. I made that one dark so I know where to come back at because I will be like, I don't remember where to be. So I just said, let me just black that screen out, and then you just bring it back like this. I'll show you. You just bring it back like that. So if I black it out, I know to go to the blacked out version. But 2 vlogs done. Like the rough cut. The rough cut. Now I just gotta add the music. And if any voiceovers, I'll do that. Now I gotta go pick Eddie up for his 9-year-old checkup. And then I'm bringing him back to school. Well, Eddie's not going to his appointment. He's not gonna go because it was scheduled for 11. They want to tell me it was scheduled for 10. You're lying. I ain't argue. I'm telling y'all, once I hit 40, I stop arguing. But I told them, I said, I'm still gonna show up with just me. I'm just not gonna go get Eddie. Good thing they called me before I picked that boy up. I gotta come because I gotta drop off some stuff for his, for the teacher, not teacher, for the doctor to sign stuff. I said, so I will drop that. I will come down here and drop it off. And we will schedule another appointment. But it's just something with these doctors and the hospital down here in Texas. It's like the doctors are amazing down here, like amazing. But it's their receptionists. Like they're nice. Like their personality is nice. I haven't run into one with an attitude. Have you?
No.
I haven't run into one with an attitude. But the thing is, what they say is not what they're typing. Like they'll tell you a date, but type a different date. Or they'll tell you a time and type a different time. Nana's had something messed up. I had to bounce from doctor to doctor to doctor, and we got that straightened out. I said, well, we out for the day. Let's go. And we straightened that out with her doctor. I had some information all mixed up with copays and all that stuff on my stuff. And now Eddie got his thing with his time. Mm-hmm. Lizzie she ain't got nothing messed up because Lizzie don't go to the doctor. She just go to her physicals. She just go to her physicals, and if she don't feel good, she'll go in. But she doesn't have like appointments except for physicals. They're not all on one accord. They're all nice. Like I don't have any attitudes with any front desk people that I can think of off the top of my head. But they just don't be remembering what they writing. And then the girl called me. She called me, confirmed, and I said the time, and she said yes. Then they talking about it was an hour earlier, y'all. It says it's 90, feeling like 95.
Oh wow, it's really higher than that.
They do. Their temperature be wrong, and it's just there's no breeze though. You know, like when it be hot and the wind just blow you, and you're like, let me just stand in this spot right here. Oh, and you stand still when you walk, and you're like, oh, the wind feel good, the breeze. There's no breeze. It's wind. Okay, it's just air, like heat. You know, like when you cook something and you open up your oven, and all that heat hits you, that wind hits you. That air hits you and it's hot. That's what it feels like down here. So when the wind blow, it just feels like you open up the oven. You open up the oven. Like I need a breeze. I need to make it feel like maybe I open up the refrigerator. Even if it's for 2 seconds, like I'm like, okay, that gave me a little charge. I can keep on walking, and then I can charge and keep on walking. No, it just hits you and you sit down. What else was I gonna say? Because I'm trying to think of the comments that you guys had wrote. Because I just put the first day video up. I put that up yesterday. I didn't mean to make y'all cry. Yeah, you guys all cried. I had a feeling you guys were going to shed some tears, but some of y'all said y'all were bawling. Someone had said something about their lunches, because I know y'all love the lunches, so I knew I was going to have to mention lunch somewhere. Someone was saying how, I think you're in another country, and you were saying how, or maybe you do live in America, that their lunch looks so small compared to what your kids eat for lunch, and that their bento boxes are like baby bento boxes. They're not baby bento boxes. I believe they're like the teen bento box, which I don't even know why they call it the teen one, because I have an adult bento box, an adult one. Now I just wanted to show you guys the 3 different sizes that they have. No, this is not a sponsorship, but Bento, if you're listening, you can hook a sister up. But Lizzie and Eddie has the one in the middle. It's called the Benko Pop. And I have the one called Benko Modern. I will show it to you guys right now. Now this is the one that I have. It's not that much different in size. It is different in price though. but it's pretty much the same as theirs. They did make one of my portions smaller to make a part bigger, but they made their portions evenly the same size. But it holds the same amount of food. They had a kid bento box. And if you want to go back to a couple years back, you'll see they had the kid one. But the thing is, they don't have much time to eat their food. So what I do is I make the food based off of what they have time to eat. I don't want to give them a plethora of food just for the visuals, that it looks like it's a lot for them, and then they can't finish it. Then also check with your kid if they're actually finishing their food. Because a lot of kids, what they do is they will get all their food, even if they love the food, or if they don't like the food. They will eat it, and when that bell ring or they get their warning talking about lunch is almost over, they go to the trash and they dump what they didn't eat in the trash. So when your kid comes home with an empty bento box, an empty lunch box or whatever, if you don't talk to your kid, you gonna think they ate it all. If my kids don't eat all their food, they will bring it home. Now, I did catch Lizzie a few times. I caught Lizzie throwing away the veggies. But the crazy thing about it is she asked for the veggies. I'm like, why are you asking for things that you know you're not gonna eat? Don't be doing it so you can look good for me. Like, if you're not gonna eat it, you're not gonna eat it. But and then Eddie, one time, he didn't eat all his food. He didn't have enough time to eat all his food. What that boy did, his sneaky behind, he threw away about 50% of what he didn't eat. So let's say he was only able to eat 75% of his food. So that means 25% was left. Instead of keeping all the 25%, he took, what's half of 25%? 12.5? He threw 12.5 in the trash and kept the other 12.5 and was like, I ate a lot, Mom, but this is all I had left. I'll finish that. I'm like, and then I found out that he was throwing it away. The reason I found out is because his teacher had told me he didn't finish all his food today, and I saw him throwing some in the trash. And I'm thinking to myself, how you see him throwing trash? He brought the food home. Come to find out, the boy was throwing some away and keeping some. He's really sneaky. So just because your kids come home with an empty box don't mean that they ate it all. And so Lizzie was telling me the other day that her friends, it was like 2 of them, they had a plan to go to lunch together so they could sit together, you know, have food together. She loves the fact that they could pick where they sit. Not too much. I think there's a certain section you can pick where you sit. But back in elementary, you had to sit with your class. But she could sit with a couple of her friends. And she said, my friends left me. I'm like, why they left you? Because they said that they don't have enough time to eat. So they ran down the hallway so they could hurry up and get in line and get their food. Because one time that I'm talking about one time, like the school was open for months. This is the last day of the first week. I think this is back on Wednesday. She said that that the kids were in line for like a good 15, almost 20 minutes and only had like 2 to 5 minutes to eat their food, and they were scarfing it down because the line is so long. These schools here are overpacked. If you drive past a school here in Texas, there's a million porta potties. I call them porta potties, but they're porters. There's so many, like them trailers, there's so many of them. And they add so many more onto their land until they put a cap on the school and say, nope, can't bring no more. I know you live down the street from this school, but you're gonna have to go somewhere else. But they got all these doggone porta potties, so there's so many kids. But you didn't make your cafeteria bigger. Like, your classroom is the same size for a small school, like for a normal size school. Your gym is a regular size. Your cafeterias are a regular size. But the amount of kids is not regular because you kept building like 4, 5, 6, 10 porta potties outside. And you're like, porta potties? Them kids gotta go to porta potties? No, they go to the bathroom in the school. They get a key or like a pass or something like that, and they go doot, and they get inside the school and go to the bathroom. And when they're done with the bathroom, they come back out and go back in their porta. So let me say the right thing, because you guys will say these kids are going to porta potties. No, they sit on a toilet, a real toilet. I just call them porta potties because it makes no sense. It's building another school. So building on these little trailer porters. But yeah. Y'all know I like to babble, so let me stop babbling. And my lips is getting dry. So that was about the lunch thing. Y'all know I love to talk about the lunch. They don't have much time, and I don't want to put a whole bunch of food in there when they don't finish it. I used to do that back in the day with Lizzie. I gave her so much food because in my eyes it didn't look like enough. And so much food came home. So then I was like, why are you not eating your food? So I'm thinking she's just not eating it. And she was like, Mom, you don't understand. There's no time. There's no time. So the food started getting smaller and smaller. If you go all the way back to the lunches, you'd be like, She gave more food to that girl when she was little. I ain't know no better. My eyeballs, it looked like it was enough food. This is what I give her when she eats at home. But she said there was no time, so the food just got smaller and smaller and smaller. So I give them what they can fit. And if they say they want more, I'm like, can you eat it? And they're like, yeah, I can eat that. And you'll notice that certain meals will be more than other meals will be less. Because it's so hard. It's like, I know my daughter eats sandwiches very, very slowly. So her sides are gonna be small because she ain't gonna get to the sides. And Eddie eats small anyway. The boy is tiny, like a little toy. But with her mac and cheese, I could give her so much in her thing because she gonna get that down. Even in the vlog, I'm still editing that one. Even in the vlog, Eddie told me to take some out. It's just moving fast. You know, when I speed it real fast, so you're not gonna hear him say it, but I had scooped some in, scooped some out. I showed it to him. He was like, no, take some more out. I'm like, boy, because he never finishes the big portion of macaroni and cheese. Lizzie does. He doesn't. Always comes home. Because he eats it very slow. So what I know that they will get down their body, I give them a lot, or, you know, a good portion. What I know it takes them a while to finish, I give them a smaller portion. Because I'm not going to give it to you just for the aesthetics, and you're going to throw it away, or you're going to waste it, or it's going to be nasty by the time you come home and you can't eat it after. So that's just how it is. So let me go. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. Probably the next time you guys see me, the kids will be home because I got to go back to work. Oh, it is hot. It is hot. This don't feel safe. This don't feel fair. It don't feel respected. Let's see one of my E2s. See one of my E2s. You too. See ya. So you say bye to him? Bye. Come on, Kuda. What you got in that pocket? What you got in that pocket?
A juice box that I owned from the store.
I'm gonna race you. He gave us this. Ooh! Friday.
Bye.
For real?
And we had to pull over because someone opened the back emergency door.
Already some foolishness? It's only the 5th day, which is the first week of school. Come on, kids. Y'all could do better.
Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, you're one of the best subscribers. Please put this emoji in the comments and don't tell anyone what it's for.